Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your general reading for the week of August 5th. This is a general reading for all Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what works, leave what doesn't. The message is for whoever needs to hear it. So I always ask that the messages be for the greatest and highest good. So dear universe, what messages do you have for our Cancers for this week of August 5th? Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of August 5th, dear universe. Oh, my little chime. Messages for our Cancers, dear universe. What messages do you have? Alright, one more shuffle. Let's see if there's any overall energy coming out for our Cancers for this reading for the week of August 5th for our Cancers, dear universe. Ooh, not able to let go of something. So I think some of you need to know that there's a heaviness that you're carrying that's, you don't have to carry it. You know, I feel like you're so afraid somebody's going to take something from you that you've isolated yourself. So I feel like you have this energy of this for the miser. It's like the Four of Pentacles reversed. So it's like having to let your guard down a little bit. Because I feel like you hang on so tight that it's actually pushed you away from somebody who actually is really innocent. And again, we have this card of the innocence here. So I think somebody's been really innocent, yet you feel like you can't trust them, or there's just something about you're not looking at them in a really positive light. It's almost like you feel like everything's out of control because there's this ending coming. And it's almost like you know something, but you're not saying anything. For others, I do feel like you need to be very careful this week about taking a risk that goes against like your instinct. I think your intuition wants to say one thing, but you go against it. And for some of you, it's like something is out of control, but you're not saying anything. I wonder if it's a health issue. Maybe there's somebody has something wrong with them and they don't want to say anything. Somebody's being really quiet. For some other Cancers, I wonder whether or not you're going on a trip, a journey. Maybe you want to go on a journey, but you just don't know how you can do it because you don't have what it's going to take. Some of you want to take a trip, but you're afraid to take a trip. Maybe you're going to some foreign land. I'm not so sure about that. But anyway, I think there's a lot of change that's stirring. And it's almost like the change is very internal. And it's taking everything you have to kind of hold everything together. Because I do get this sense of, you know, some being a little out of control, out of sorts. Depressed. I'm definitely getting stressed and depressed. Unbalanced. Oh my gosh. It's just a matter of time. Okay, maybe this is a relationship. This has been a very toxic relationship that you've been involved in. That's what I just saw. All right, let's see. What else do these cards want to say? So there's definitely a shift, a change that's coming. And it's a deep one. It's a very dark one. This is a very dark, deep, like, transformation that you're going through. And it really is taking everything you can. And it's driving you nuts. For some of you, it will free you from something that's been weighing on you. There's been something definitely eating away at you. And you've held it in silence. You've just stayed really quiet, just kind of going along. But there's only so much before the tower. It's reversed, and everything comes crumbling down. I see an ending with some situation with you. Maybe it's an ending that you've wanted or that you've seen coming. Is just, I don't know. You're just trying to go along. I think ultimately, though, this week you come out, really flowering. All right. So could be some rough waters. See, I almost feel like some truths come out. Or maybe somebody finally opens up a little bit, but there's like truths come out. And, it's what's been clawing at you. Maybe there's something you've been needing to say and you haven't been saying it. Maybe you feel like you've been lied to and you've kept quiet. You've hung in. Again, I keep getting you've kept quiet. And here it is, you're silenced. But I think you're taking things out on the wrong people. So be careful how you channel your energy. So this is about somebody who you really care about. And somebody's moving on, whether that's you or them, but it's like a decision gets made. Maybe you're waiting around, hoping things will turn around. And I just don't see that happening. I do see movement, and I think it will be for the better. There's been a lot of lying, a lot of deception around you, Cancer. A lot. Maybe you need to kind of check in with yourself and see who's been messing with you. Maybe it's somebody who comes across as being really innocent and they're not. Yeah, so here's this tower. You're staying quiet, but that tower, I'm telling you, is going to blow. There's only so long you can continue like that. I really sense that there is somebody really depressed, really alone, not sharing a whole lot, keeping to yourself. But again, the miser starts to open up a little bit. Boy. So there is somebody out there, Cancer. You belong, you matter. You should not worry so much about what other people are saying about you. You're really in a really bad way. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, Cancer, but whoever you are, it's like you belong. You have a purpose. God created you. You were born, for a reason. So don't feel like you don't have a purpose on this earth. It's just a matter of time. Be patient. There's endings coming, but you have to trust that it's going to finally free you. You have been, it's like all you want is to be happy, and instead you feel really trapped in this cage, stuck in a box, unable to move, no victory. It's like everything you do, you take the wrong step. It's like you want to move towards this light and let go of all of this heaviness, this burden, this mask that you're wearing. And I think it's about somebody that you're hanging on to. Somebody moves away. It's like maybe, when it's over, it's over. And I feel like that leaves you very depressed, Cancer. Oh, I wish I had a happier ending for you. Oh, look, the sun comes out. So I think you have to get out of your negative thoughts. Look, sometimes things come to an end because they're supposed to come to an end, right? I think ultimately it's for the best. This is for the greatest and highest good. So get out of your head and all of these ugly thoughts. You know, it's like you can heal from this and you'll have everything you ever wanted. It's like you've got to get past this pain. You know, I feel like you're so brokenhearted that you're so brokenhearted you can't even move on. And you have to move on. If the other person has moved on, Cancer, you have to move on too. You know, because to hang on to it is keeping you trapped and feeling like you don't belong and like you got negative thoughts and you know what I mean? That's not that you are really a part of this world. So you don't have to be trapped. You don't have to feel trapped anymore. You belong. I'm going to leave these upright. All right, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. That's pretty heavy. You know, so don't go down a wrong road because of heartbreak. Please. You know, don't do that. And it's like there's this danger here. Flow with it. You know, maybe give yourself till the new moon. I feel like emotionally you're just really unstable. Maybe there's somebody you can talk to, you know, but you don't, there's a part of you that you've gone into your shell. You've got to come out of your shell, Cancer. You've got to come out. Open up. You know, you don't have to. You're not alone. You're really not alone. Yeah, see, you're not alone. And more love will come. You know, the possibilities are there. The possibilities are endless, Cancer. You've just got to get out of this box that you've put yourself in and free yourself because everybody's waiting for you to fly. You know, then all of a sudden, you have some great understanding. So this is a hump. This could be a really hard week for you. You know, this is like the shadows of Mercury retrograde coming out. I mean, you feel really unstable this week, but you just have to trust that it's putting you on a new road, a road that's going to lead you to the sun, this bright sun, and lift you this burden. But don't fool yourself. I feel like you want to hide behind a mask. Oh my gosh, you're so sad. I'm so sorry. I think you need to go do something that makes you very happy. Like, what's your happy place, Cancer? Go find it. Really, seriously. This week, I think you need to really stay focused on the brighter side of life. And, there's a danger of that, what is it, stinky thinking? So you have to be open to possibilities and change. So it's up to you to either hang on to it or not. So, the sun is going to shine in your light, okay? So quit fighting. Why are you so angry? Oh my God, you're so angry. You don't know is what I hear. It's like, you just don't know. And it's like, no, I don't know. I'm just reading cards. I don't know, Cancer. But I do know that you are very depressed and you are very heavy and you are really in your head and you're really isolating yourself. And it's intense. And the true you is this person. Really kind, lighthearted, rainbows all around you, sitting on top of the world, with a clear conscience. Maybe you just need to slow down a little. Maybe your expectations are too high. You've got to let go of this burden. There's something you need to let go of. And I really feel like it's someone from your past, like a past heartbreak. You got to move past them so that new love can come. So don't be in a hurry for like things to change. I mean, you also have to heal in the midst of all of this. Yeah, again, it's like, don't choose to not participate. Okay. I think everything is pointing toward the source, so go inside, and start to see things, how you start to see things when your perspective changes, then everything is going to change. So like make lemonade out of lemons, that kind of thing. All right. That's what you have to start looking at. is the brighter side of life. All right, with that, I'm going to end this reading for you, Cancer. That was pretty intense. So stay tuned. I will be back and we'll check in and see how things are going. Until then, blessed be, Cancer. And really, look to the bright side of life. Always. Blessed be.